my name is Haley, and this is Jessica, Megan, and Bill. We are presenting over climate change and the regulations that the U.S. has put on it. First of all, we are going to go over the definitions of climate change and environmental regulations. I feel like this is important to be able to know kind of how, to have a basis of the information. First of all, climate change is defined as a change in global or regional climate patterns. In particular, it is a change apparent from the mid to late 20s onward, and it is attributed largely to the increase of atmospheric carbon dioxide produced by fossil fuels that we all use today, such as our cars. Another definition is a long-term change in Earth's climate, especially a change due to the increase in the atmospheric temperature. An example of that is the melting of the glaciers at the North and South Poles. The definition of environmental regulations are rules and requirements that generally cover two things: pollution control, which regulates how much pollution or chemicals or other undesirable materials, such as heat, a facility can or will release into the atmosphere. And lastly, the definition of goals. I feel like that's important. The definition of goals is the object of a person's ambition or effort, an aim or desired result.
As Haley had just said, global warming is the term used to describe a global increase in the average temperature of the Earth's atmosphere and its oceans, a change that is believed to be permanently changing in the Earth's climate. As I say, it is believed because some people do not believe in it and think that it is a hoax. However, scientists have proven that over the past 100 years that the climate temperature has rose from 0.4 through 0.8 degrees Celsius. The constant increase of carbon dioxide and other temperatures by the burning of fossil fuels, land clearing, agriculture, and other human activities, especially vehicles, are known to be the leading increase of global warming from the past 50 years. This increase could cause the sea levels to rise due to melting ice caps, as well as an increase in occurrence of severe storms. Also, it does affect a lot of our wildlife. As you can see, it has killed off a lot of our species, such as 1 out of 8 birds, 1 out of 4 mammals, 1 out of 4 carnivores, 1 out of 3 amphibians, and 6 out of 7 marine turtles. This picture indicates what would happen if our global temperature rose above 3.5 degrees Celsius. The water would begin to all dry up, leaving no water supplies for humans, no water supplies for animals. Anything and everything would die off, killing our food cycle.
Across the world, there are more environmental regulations enforced today than at any point in human history. From places like oceans and mountains to organisms, big and small. They all have laws to protect them. Even though almost all parts of the planet is under the jurisdiction of a regulatory framework, the planet's environment is in worse state than ever. There are many places that are being polluted or that are being destroyed, whether by humans or by natural means. Awareness of these events grew throughout the 1960s and the 70s. laws such as the Earth Day in April of 1970s came about, and in January 1970, the NPA came about, the Natural Environmental Policy Act. There were many more, but those laws or regulations were not doing what they were supposed to be doing. Now, the author of Unnatural Law stated outlaws are like band-aids, treating the symptoms but not the root of causes of their environmental integrations. But there was hope. All over the world, people were trying to find an answer. Should non-humans have rights too? Trees, plants, animals, nature itself. Should they all have a say? Things are changing though. People are trying to get others to step up. But question remains, just how should we step up?
Talk about President Obama plans about climate change. The first, he set a goal to look for renewable electricity generation once again in the year 2020. And next, he deploying 3 gigawatts of renewable energy on military installations, including solar, wind, biomass, and geothermal in the year 2025. Next, he make more electricity more reliable for save consumers money on their energy bills and promote clean energy sources. And he increasing fuel economy standard. And next, he reduce greenhouse gas by about 270 million of metric tons and save 530 million barrels of oil yield, and require an average performance that is equal to 54.5 miles per gallon by the year 2025. It will save driver 8,000 for the vehicle and eliminate 6 billion metric tons of carbon pollution. And developing and deploying advanced transportation technology such as bus, subway or something. And the last one, he reducing energy for American family and business. Yeah, thank you for listening.
If you have any questions on climate change, the regulations, or any of the goals, feel free to come up to us in class. We would be happy to answer any of your questions. And I hope you guys have a good day.
Haley, stop. Start again. Go. Because they were still in the video. I can't cut it out. Okay, go ahead.
For my slide, we went ahead and did the definitions of climate change and environmental regulations. Change occurred from the mid to late 20th century onwards, and see, I can't even talk. This is not going well.
Are you going to start over?
Yeah. Just say, like,
Well, then sit back here with me.
it is attributed largely to the increased levels of atmospheric carbon dioxide produced by the use of
Sorry. Yeah, because I was going to ask you, is conifer's another term for conifers? And I thought maybe I didn't know
We're gonna run through
something.
it again.
So it's
So
okay.
it'll be okay, we can fix it.
Yeah, we can.
We'll
Um,
fix it.
Stop the
you were at
slideshow.
209.